We're live.
Hooray!
Hooray. Are there people here? I don't know because I didn't click on the link yet.
Well, that would put a damper on that, wouldn't it?
Okay. Okay. Hi, Amanda.
Hi. God, it feels like forever.
I know.
Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Okay. And there is a post out in theory right now.
Oh boy! Amanda, you are just fucking Amy Granting it hardcore tonight, and I am loving it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man, your hair is magnificent. You look like you're about to sing a duet with Peter Cetera, and it's giving me life.
I mean, if he was here, I would.
That's because you're a good person.
I almost, because I tried to take a nap when I came home, which of course didn't work, but I put my hair up when I sleep so as to not smush it, and I almost left it because it's like, it's like this. It's like just a giant ponytail on top of my head.
Oh, wow.
That'd be kind of amazing. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But I mean, right now, I think it looks wonderful. So,
well, thank you.
Very actually like summery also.
Yeah, it's getting so long and mine got so short.
I know. It is getting very long. My ends are getting a little rough. But I'm lazy. So, you know. It'll probably be like this for a while.
Well, good, because it looks great.
Lazy thing. I feel that real hard.
Lazy and just like, who has time for things?
Yup. I barely have time for stuff.
I know.
Things.
I know. Oh.
I updated the show notes just so everyone knows. So those are good to go with episode number and patrons based on last month. So
yay!
Don't let it throw you off if there's a new name in there or a name moved from one place to another.
We shift them around a lot just to keep them.
We're shifting, yeah. See?
It's different from Swifty. It's shifty.
I don't know what Swifty is.
It's... Never mind. Oh, damn. Sorry. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Squirrel.
I hid under the porch because I love you.
Oh, I guess I should get my thing open.
Yeah, you should. In front of God and everybody. Get your thing open, girl.
I just did.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't. You can't tell.
No, it's true. In fact, we could all have our things open right this minute, and nobody would be the wiser.
True.
I'm not wearing pants.
I'm not technically wearing pants.
Me,
because I'm wearing a dress.
So am I.
Oh, I am wearing my cuddle duds on my butt and nothing else.
Those are kind of pants.
Ish, pants spectrum, pants adjacent.
It's adjacent.
Yep. Yes. I'm a firm believer that leggings are pants. You can have my leggings as pants when you pry them from my cold, dead ass.
No, thank you.
That sounds not hot.
Well, it would be cold, so yeah.
I'm gonna leave them on your cold dead ass.
Yeah,
Thank
me
you.
too.
Thank you guys.
I just don't need to go there.
Nope.
You can have it.
Josh, the bats do not live in my ass. The bats live in my vagina.
Yeah, everybody know that.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
We've been over this.
Devil Blythe is in her butthole.
That's true. In the form of a fish-shaped draft. Meow, 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 meow. Okay.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Okay, I'm not ready because I restarted and now GarageBand is no longer open.
Oh,
because,
no.
Of course. Why do I bother preparing?
I don't know. It never works out for you.
I know.
When I opened up, I brought my computer downstairs and opened it up, and it was like, "We have another update for you." And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no,
You
no,
do not.
do not want." Oh no, 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 no. I love No 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 Cat. I love him so much.
And he loves you. Or
Aw.
she. I don't actually know.
I was gonna say, No 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 Cat's gender is unknown to me.
My coworker has a cat, a famous internet cat on her background that makes me laugh every time. On her computer, like, oh god, what's her name? Like, it's like Princess Monster Truck or something like that. It's like the best cat. She's like gray, but she has a severe underbite, and so her bottom fangs like come up, not the top ones, like is normal.
Oh, she's like a little orc.
Yeah, so she's just like, yeah, and she's like long haired black cat.
Oh.
And is
Yes. Princess
Princess-
Monster Truck. Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
right. Anyway, she's
Because I started typing it in and my computer's trying to tell me that I'm trying to type Princess Mononoke, and I'm like, nope, that's not.
Nope, that's
in
entirely
any other
different.
scenario, your computer would have been right.
It would have, yes. Oh.
She's pretty cute though.
Josh says he's mansplaining our buttholes.
Yikes. Just yikes. Okay. I am officially ready if you guys are officially ready.
I am.
Okay. Let us all hit record. Like the platform, the social media. It's not social media. It doesn't matter. If you know what hit record was, you got the joke. If you don't, it's not for you. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Hovering.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna slow that.
Recording.
All right, and now we're clapping in 3, 2, 1. That was sort of beautiful.
It sounded all at the same time to me.
Honestly, it sounded all at the same time to me as well, which is rare and weird.
Yeah.
I heard a slight difference, but not much of one.
Rissy always got to be different.
I'm not like the other girls. I have a katana and I have a leather bustier.
Okay.
You're like a good portion of the other girls then.
Yes, well, at least in urban fantasy.
Yes.
Like, sorry, urban fantasy heroine, but all of the other girls are what you are exactly like. At least based on your genre.
Seems legit. Okay. Let's start this fucking shit.
Let's do it.
Hello and welcome to episode 91 of the Dork Pridecast. My name is Amanda.
I'm Blythe.
And I'm Rissy. We make up a comedy group called the Damsels of Dorkington, and this is our podcast, which is also funny, depending on how much you like poop jokes and dick jokes, or if you're drunk.
Are you drunk?
I am not. I am not drunk.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are drinking tonight.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
I had way too much whiskey on Sunday night, and I'm just like, no.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Well, I needed it. I'm finishing up a sex scene for Time Bangers. Well, my clone is finishing up a sex scene for Time Bangers, and my clone Luna Teague, and whose blood and bodily fluids are connected to mine. And it is a lesbian sex scene where one of the women is trans, and I have never written that kind of sex scene before. To write any sex scene, I need to be drunk. But for each degree of character removedness from my own orientation, yeah, I need to add the drunkery on. So, yeah.
Seems like a weird way to handle that, but sure, why not? Whatever works for you, boo.
Indeed.
The drunker I get, the more I understand people who identify as transgender.
Well, the other thing is, like, so beforehand I will have done a shit ton of research. I think it's simply being really drunk allows me to be less inhibited with my writing. Because that's my process, is just fill myself up with information about the topic. Like, I've been reading trans erotica and reading blogs by people who write trans erotica, who are trans people, and all, like, learning how to write erotica that doesn't trigger body dysphoria for trans people and shit. It's just, I need to synthesize all of it, and that requires booze.
Yeah. And you shall have it.
Aw.
I mean, I'm not getting it for you, but...
Yeah, well, sure. That would be pretty difficult. I mean, if you want to show up here...
It's 2018, bitch. I can, like, order that shit on Amazon.
That's...
Oh, man.
She just doesn't want to. That's the problem.
Well, I wouldn't really either. I mean, you know. I don't know if you can order boxed wine on Amazon. At least, I'm not sure if you can order it on Amazon Canada.
I was gonna say, I imagine there'd be difficulties.
Yeah, that would be the main
and whatnot.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. So we did not podcast last week.
No, we did not.
We are not podcasting next week. In case you've been living under a rock, we are on it's a bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly can mean two different things.
Yeah, that's the problem with the term bi. It can mean
Right.
two different things.
It can mean many different things.
That's true. Every other
Bi-weekly can mean two different things.
well, yes. So can okay. Anyway,
Happy Pride Month.
Yes. So we are alternating every other week as we get ready for GenCon. Because Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on as we get ready for GenCon.
Oh, my brain.
We thought this would be easier because we're not doing a new full-blown show. And I
was gonna say, remember when we said, let's do a concert? That will be easier than learning a new show. Ha, ha.
That was a fun thing that we said.
I mean, in some ways it is.
Sure.
And in other ways,
it is not.
We might as well be doing Hamilton's all over again.
Yes. With completely different words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been fun. I tweeted on Monday, I think, and said I spent the entire night recording rehearsal tracks of a song about dinglings and shoving things in various holes and and if you're gonna be at Gen Con, come see our concert. Maybe related, you know.
Please do. I just finished what will be the last song. Well, I don't know where it's gonna fall on the set list, but
the last song that was not finished.
Yeah, for the concert, and oh man, I am really fucking proud of it. There's a lot of filth in there.
I was rereading Urban Dictionary Blues today, and I was like, oh God. Yep. Forgot about this. Also, the song that I was recording on Monday, I was just like, this is like filth for no good reason.
Right? This is just, although I don't know which is filthier, Little Shop of Horrors or The Skank's Lament.
That is
it's a
really
tough one, right?
Good question.
I think Skank's Lament edges it out ever so slightly with the "no more licking up your white ropey smears" line.
Well, and not only that, but I feel like Little Shop of Horrors is like, it's so cutesy that it's like, listen to us say these like cute things while we're singing in this like doo-wop style.
Right.
And so it makes it more like, filthy things. But when you're singing Skank's Lament, it's to the tune of a song from Phantom of the Opera, and it's beautiful. And you're just listening to these beautiful, like this soprano song, and you're like, oh, this is so pretty. And then you start listening to the words, and you're like, oh,
no. What in God's name is this?
Yeah. So there's something about that.
The juxtaposition.
Yeah, the two different, because they both have just juxtapositions for sure. But like Little Shop is like, it still airs on the cute side of things.
Yes, I would agree with that.
And the other one is just kind of horrifying, to be honest.
Yes.
So we're not doing Skank's Lament, by the way, at GenCon. So if you're looking forward to deciding for yourself, you can't. Sorry.
Maybe we should make that like a special patron-only thing. Ultimate Filth Showdown.
I mean, I could put that, I could record that one and put that one out, because realistically, that song is so fucking high. It's just gonna be me singing it anyway.
I was gonna say, yeah, like if you've got some lower harmonies that we could learn, okay, but yeah, there's no fucking way you can do that.
Not getting up in that stratosphere.
No, I can't do anything that was written for Sarah Brightman.
Well,
that is not my bag, baby.
Yeah, so
I can't do it with any power. That's for sure. I can do it very weakly.
Yeah, I can sound like a 5-year-old girl who's on stage alone and terrified. Sure, that's a possibility. Like,
I mean,
wishing you were somehow here again.
There's an appeal to that, I guess.
Especially when we're talking about licking up white ropey smears.
Nope. That's what we got in trouble for a few years ago, was implying
children,
which we didn't do. That's just
we didn't do that. They put their own children spin on what we were saying,
because they brought their own children to our show after we told them not to.
And whose fucking fault is that?
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I'm like, we literally told them, don't bring your fucking kids to this. Oh, they're fine. I'm like, not unless they've been spending all their time on 4chan.
Yikes. Fucking 4chan, y'all.
I know, right? I know. Not as bad as 8chan.
Oh, God, I know. I didn't even know that existed until recently. And then I was like, of course it does.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's been happening. What else Damsel related have we been working on? We've been going through
GenCon?
Well, sure, but like we've been hammering out the Stars Wars songs.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that's been really good. I think the last time we were here podcasting, I don't know if Amanda's song had been written yet. I think the last time we were podcasting, mine had been written, and we talked about that.
The last one, yours had been written. Amanda's was almost done, and now Amanda's and mine is done.
Yeah.
So that is very exciting to me.
Yes. It is very exciting.
And working on costumes and props and things like that.
Yeah, Amanda's been making like merch stuff that makes us look like we're legit. It's crazy.
It's a beautiful lie.
It is a beautiful lie.
It is.
Also, I do want to talk about this. Amanda, you made these, so I want you to talk about them. But we're going to have a really fun thing at the booth at GenCon.
Can I show some?
Yeah, please.
They're right here.
If you're just watching the audio podcast,
you're just watching the audio.
Sorry, if you're just listening to the audio, you may want to hop on YouTube and fast forward about 20 minutes so that you can see the goodness that Amanda's about to show.
So we want to do something kind of fun for people who come by the booth and want to have pictures. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to have some props to use. Like, everybody's been to a work party or whatever or a wedding or whatever where they have a photo booth and you have all the photo booth props.
We don't have a photo booth.
We don't.
We do have a GenCon booth.
Right? We do.
And we also
known
have
as stupid photo booth.
Yes. And so I made I made some props. So here's a big handful of props that I just smacked myself in the face with.
Yeah.
That's
So-
how you know it's good.
There's some glasses in different colors. Where's the other guys? They're right here. Boop.
Amanda got a laminating machine and she's very excited about it.
I am so excited. I've been laminating all the things.
All the things!
We have, let's see. We have this little porg.
Yeah, so you can eat it.
Pork on a stick?
We have,
Or you can shove it in your butt. One of the two.
Yeah.
I would rather you didn't.
Well-
But, you know, you do you. You do what you gotta do.
Literally, with porgs.
We have a doctor degree in case
Oh, yes.
someone needs to tell something to somebody for sure.
Excuse us.
We have, if Blythe is sleepy and there's sleepy Blythe, we can have sleepy Blythe. We have a nice hat if anyone feels like milady.
Milady.
Anybody. If you want to be fancy, I made a monocle and mustache. This is not where you wear a monocle. You put it over your eye.
It's not important.
Yeah. We have some Deuces jetpacks.
Oh, yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
We have some descriptions of people.
If you're just listening to the audio version, they're both arrows, and one of them says attention whore, and the other one says regular old whore.
Which is a reference, of course, to Hamilton.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
When we are talking about Cersei.
Cersei Lannister stands accused of being an attention whore and also a regular old whore.
Which I think when we read that the first time, that was probably our favorite line. I think we all kind of lost it at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that's very funny. There are a few more, but that's a good amount of them.
This shit is going to be fun.
We're very excited. You definitely have to drop by our booth and take some dumb pictures with us. We are prepared to
Do it.
make some dumb poses and dumb faces for you.
Mm-hmm.
My cat is also ready.
I was going to say, actually, it just means Blythe and Rissy will be joining me in making dumb faces, because that's what I've been doing all along.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that stuff.
Oh, yeah. God, that's going to be a fucking blast. Stupid photo booth is the best.
Yeah, for sure.
I just put in the order for the VIP badges,
Yeah!
which will make it to people's hands this year before the shows.
That is true. We also made... Whoa, my brain just stopped. We also made a huge Amazon order of costumes and things that I'm really excited about.
Yes. 2 things came in today.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of things are supposed to be delivered on Friday, and then I think there's 1 or 2 more things that will be like next week. So,
Hooray!
but yes, it's nice to be able to get all that stuff ordered so that it has plenty of time to get here. And we're
Yeah,
not
for
stressing.
sure.
Or if something goes wrong, we have time to fix it.
That's true. Sean and I are working on ordering some new audio equipment. The mics were okay last year, but thanks to all of our patrons, we are not going to accept okay anymore. So we are investing in a little bit higher tech microphones. It should work a little bit better, especially since we're doing a concert. We want to make sure you guys can hear everything and all those clever words that are written by the Rissy. Okay. Yes, that's clever girl Rissy.
Speaking of clever words, the other thing that I had been working on besides all of the parodies for everything is getting all of the songs in Stars War situated. That required a pretty good chunk of new lines for transitioning in and out of the songs, I'm very happy with how that has turned out. So yeah.
Yeah, I like to print my scripts off to learn my lines, but we've been making so many changes.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to print them off yet because I like to highlight.
Yes, me too.
Especially like Camel Thrones when I have 5 million different characters.
Yes.
Yep.
I like to highlight them in different colors just so I can keep track of everything.
I like to make two, one with my lines highlighted and the other one where they're blacked out, so that I can test myself.
Yeah. So I'm excited that I think we're finally getting settled and I can
maybe
rehearse my lines the way I like to.
Right. Amazingly enough.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I've mostly just been making tracks. I went to Kansas City this weekend.
Oh, how was that?
I was in and out so quickly that I didn't even see Amanda. That's unusual.
Oh.
But yeah, my cousin was getting married. So we went up for the wedding and it was lovely. And then we were out the next fucking morning. It was pretty great. Kind of just like get in, do all the important stuff, see everyone, oh hey, oh bye, you know.
Oh bye.
And then you're gone again. So, yeah, so that was fun and took up half my weekend. But everything else has just been like trying to get tracks ready for performing the concerts and Star's work, because that all that has to get done for the first time since those are brand new songs. And trying to get lay down rehearsal tracks so that everybody can learn the songs a little bit easier and just throw on an MP3 and listen to it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Also, that 3-part harmony in Little Shop of Horrors can eat my ass. So
yes.
I mean, I vaguely remember doing it back when we used to perform Little Shop of Horrors.
Right.
And we were pretty good.
We were. There's actually a video that is not public, but I have. And
yes,
I was watching that to kind of brush up on what choreography we'd used previously. And I was like, for 3 girls who are, one of us is completely untrained singing, we did okay.
Yeah, actually. Well, it's all because of you, though, because you made those individual tracks and we were able to learn them.
Yeah. There's still something to be said, though. Just learning your own part doesn't mean you're going to be able to stick on your own part. That's the thing. That's very difficult. So
you also taught me how to do that, though.
You never want to give yourself credit, but I'm telling you that's like, well, can't do it. I can't teach you to do it is the thing.
The only previous singing experience I had, I was like much, much younger before my voice changed and I had a much higher voice. So I was always singing soprano, which meant I never had to learn a part that wasn't the fucking melody, right?
Yeah,
so
the beauty of being a soprano.
Right? So you taught me how to
sing. That would be nice.
Right? poor alto.
Yeah, but altos, they get to go like this. Christmas.
That's the thing. Like, I can the alto part when it is just one goddamn note.
You just gotta find that one note.
I'm singing here and here and here, and I'm just going back and forth while you're singing interesting things above me. Yeah. That's the joy of being an alto.
I miss choir, you guys.
Back in the day.
That's fun. Amanda, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
I guess mostly just damsel merching and laminating.
And costumes and yeah.
I'm really excited about the new things we're going to be wearing. We are changing things up a little bit this year. And I'm very excited about that. Like, very excited.
Yeah.
So.
I'm excited for the concert stuffs.
Oh, God, yes. God, it's going to be so fucking cute.
I know. Oh man. I know we haven't. I think I'm the only one who has finalized Stars War costumes, but I'm really excited about mine.
I think I finally have mine figured out. I just need to round up the Amazon links.
Sweet.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
I got the smaller of your pieces today, Blythe, in the mail.
For the Stars War?
For Stars War, yes.
Okay.
And I tried it on. Just
Did
for
you?
fun. Yeah.
I was going to make you put the jumpsuit on. So when it got there, so just so I could see it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But the color is really pretty.
Oh, good.
Like, yeah.
Excellent.
It might be something you'd wear otherwise.
Regularly?
Yeah.
Kicking things.
Stop doing that.
Do you ever wear jumpsuits, Blythe? I know jumpsuits have been a thing fashion-wise for a while now, but
I super do not. One time I got hired to like just dance at a New Year's Eve party at a casino because they just wanted people to get the floor started.
Mm-hmm.
And so the theme was 70s. So I bought this one-shouldered like jumpsuit. It's black. And this was before jumpsuits had kind of like come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's kind of amazing, but I'm just so scared of it. So
yeah,
it's not like jumpsuits in general just kind of freak me out.
I don't want to have to take my shirt off to pee.
Oh, amen. I mean, that harkens back to my dance days where like, if you have to pee, you got to take down your leotard and your tights. And now you're like, am I taking a shower? I don't understand what's happening.
I'm very confused. See, my problem is like jumpsuits for long-legged people, like that's almost impossible to find, right?
Well, they have those drop crotch jumpsuits.
Oh, yes, lovely. That's what I need. Also, like, I'm really short in the rise, so that would chafe me like crazy. Like, I need my pants to have, like, the crotch needs to come all the way up for me to be comfortable.
I need to have a full-on camel toe.
Yes.
Else we got problems.
Like that picture.
Like that awesome picture we found.
We've been searching Amazon a lot for costume pieces, and we found the most amazing camel toe.
Yes. Blythe was like, guys, I'm going to screen share. Let me zoom in.
It was like it was full clam.
It was.
I
know what that girl's like vulva looks like.
Yep.
If we ever met that model in person, we'd be like, hi, I know your vulva.
Yep. We met once. We're intimately familiar with one another. Oh man. Yeah, that's fun. Amanda, what's going on in the lab?
And see what's on the slab.
So
we're all shivering with anticipation.
I was doing a bunch of ridiculous, tedious bullshit today, and we'll be doing it again tomorrow.
Science!
I'm doing a timing assay, so I have to measure something every hour, but I have 8 different things, so they're staggered every 5 minutes.
Yep.
So every 5 minutes, I'm running back and forth to the fly room, which means nothing to you, Blythe, but Rissy knows where that is. It's just right down the hall. It's pretty close. I walked 5.5 miles at work today, just going back and forth to the fly room.
Holy shit.
Christ.
Yeah. Like every 2 minutes, basically, because I would have to go down and get the thing and do it and then put it back. And then I didn't want to sit there.
Are you doing this in the cold room, in the fly room?
Nope, just that's where the flies are. I have to keep them at temp and then I'm bringing them to look. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's fun. And I get to do it more tomorrow.
Hooray!
So that's good times. I had dinner Monday night with one of our patrons.
Yeah, you did. And we're all so jealous.
We are. Totes jelly.
Yep. Richard Hirsch was in town. So we went out and had sushi. And it was delicious.
I'm especially jealous that you had sushi.
Yeah.
I don't get sushi very much anymore.
Nor I. So it was yummy. I
Did he ply you with alcohol as well? That's a yes if I remember.
I mean, there was alcohol consumed. There was no plying.
I guess that's true. Yeah. But that's always the delightful given when it's like, oh, we're hanging out with Rich. Oh, we drinking. Let's do this.
Well, the sad thing is we had dinner and then he's like, let's go have one more drink and then it was at that point it was 10 o'clock and everything was closed around where we
Yeah.
It's just like, but fine. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, that is fun. Oh, I need Rich to come back to Dallas.
It'd be nice if he came to Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Yeah, good luck with that.
True.
I don't think he does a lot of business there. I
can't imagine. Why not?
Or that they have a lot of like conferences there that he would be interested in.
Although if he's ever in Edmonton, Rich, if you're ever in fucking Edmonton, then let me know and I can swing down there. Actually, it's not too long a drive. And Edmonton's actually a really cool place. It is a big city in Canada, like a whole million people.
Ooh, a whole million.
I know, right? This place is so fucking underpopulated. It's amazing.
Oh, Rissy, I forgot to tell you that we legally have to kick you off the podcast because America and Canada are at war.
Right? A trade war, but yeah.
No, straight war.
Oh, a shooting war. I missed that.
No, we're playing the card game War.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, if you could please tell your president to get his shit together and stop setting our White House on fire. That'd be great. I
sure will. Yeah, the whole like Canadians burning the White House down in 1814 was pretty fucking awesome. Not gonna lie. I always have loved that particular anecdote. Although it's important to note Canada actually wasn't a country at that point. The people were from Canada, but they were British.
Yeah. It's a major point, actually.
But Stephen Harper actually wanted to make that into a holiday. Commemorating burning down the White House. The former Prime Minister. I'm like, yeah! That actually would be pretty fucking awesome. Day we burned down the White House day.
I feel like that would turn into like a Cinco de Mayo thing where Americans would celebrate it more than Canadians would.
You know, something tells me that you're right, which would make it even fucking better. In fact, I would like it if it was celebrated like Cinco de Mayo with the consumption of margaritas and shit.
I mean, we certainly do love to steal other people's holidays.
It's true.
And drink to them.
Yes.
Yes. It's like, an excuse for drinking. So yeah, I'll definitely call Justin Trudeau and tell him, the president of Canada. I'll get Alpha Flight on it too while we're at it.
Thank you. Ugh. So gross. Guys, what else? Because it's been all fucking GenCon for me. Oh, you know what?
What?
I did throw on some stuff in the background while I've been working on GenCon stuff.
Yes.
Queer Eye, y'all. Anybody watch it?
I never have.
I watched a couple of episodes like 15 years ago or whatever it was.
Do you guys know it got rebooted on Netflix recently?
Yes, yeah. I heard that. I always wanted them to do Eye of Queer for the Buccaneer.
It is so cute. The boys are delightful. I love all of them. I love Tan the most. He is Pakistani and adorable, and I just want to hold him in my arms and then put him in my pocket. Aww. But there's the one guy that steals the show like completely is just a sass fest, just a sassy white boy, like just exactly what you want out of your sassy white boy.
Isn't that a song? No, that's Dirty White Boy.
Yeah, same thing.
It sounds like a drink.
Anyway, it's pretty fun. It's really good to just toss on in the background. Those like Netflix like pseudo reality shows are really great for just throwing on in the background. And they're also just not, because I know last time we were here we talked about how I'm watching the Jersey Shore
Oh yeah.
Family reunion or whatever.
Because you hate yourself.
Because it makes me feel better about my life choices.
Well, yeah.
But I don't love supporting shows like that I know are very scripted and not even necessarily scripted, but definitely like set up and like, oh, we didn't get that shot. Let's go back and do it again. And I don't feel like the Netflix reality shows are much that way. And there's not as much drama. So they're not like forcing like, well, this week on the show, we need you to throw champagne at her and
call someone a prostitution whore.
Exactly. Exactly. So.
I think was that the Mob Wives one?
Girl, I can't keep them all straight, to be honest with you.
I mean, I assume what they did was egged her on to yell something, but weren't expecting that like the utter non-logic gem of prostitution whore was going to emerge.
They probably gave her a few suggestions, and those were two of them. Like, here are things you can call her:
you
a
could
prostitute
call her a prostitute
or a whore. So, okay, I'll do both.
Prostitution whore.
Yep.
So does that mean you whore yourself for prostitution specifically? Like, is that so you get paid in prostitution whore while whoring? Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's like, what is which word is modifying the other?
Yeah, that's a good question. You could kind of do both,
right?
Maybe it has two meanings.
It's right. Ambiguities and juxtapositions.
I don't think it does. I think it has just the one.
Podcasts a week, or a podcast every other week.
In this essay, I will discuss the juxtapositions of prostitution whore.
Is anybody else watching anything lately?
Oh, I watched the new season of Riverdale.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Man, how was that? Did that make you feel like a fucking 16-year-old child all over again?
Oh, no. I mean, like, they're not like any high school students I ever knew.
Well, sure.
For multiple reasons, but... yeah, like, I like
it, though?
Yeah, I like the show. I like what they do with it. Like, it's certainly over the top, but it's not trying to not be over the top. So
is it an MTV show?
Yeah, I think it's on the CW.
Yeah, CW.
Oh, okay.
You guys, I need to call your attention to some shit happening in the chat.
Oh no, not some shit.
Oh, some shit is happening in the chat. So, Tom Silk says, okay, August 24th, we're eating tacos and drinking margaritas to celebrate the White House burning down. Kevin Larson, I'm going to put on a Canadian flag in front of my house, wear my Canucks sweater, invite my fellow Oregonians in for poutine, doing shots of maple syrup, says Josh, and eating poutine. And then Marion comes in and says, what a strange moment to drop in on the conversation. Marion, of course, being Canadian. So this is basically the best thing ever. Yes, August 24th, let's make this shit happen. Damselverse holiday.
Yep.
So sorry to interrupt. I just didn't want to let this magical moment pass by. This shit is too good. Also, poutine is fucking amazing.
Yes, it is.
So fucking good.
There's a mobster in Riverdale whose name is, I think it's Papa Poutine or something like that.
What? Is he a Canadian mobster?
I believe so, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. One of the things I really like about that show is the way they do the colors. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys remember the Dick Tracy movie from fucking forever ago with Madonna. And where they were really specific with the color scheme. They wanted to do everything basically just in like the 4-color that the comics were in. So, everything was like very yellow or very red or
highly stylized and a complete bomb financially.
Yes, but it was very like the way they did that was really cool. And Riverdale kind of does that too, where it's, like all the, because there are a lot of red-headed characters in the comics. Like they have very, very red, like very red hair, and all the reds are very bright, and all the, all the colors are really bright, and it's very pretty. You
said that Dick Tracy?
Yeah. Dick Tracy movie. Yep. Yeah, Madonna was in it, and what's his name?
Warren
Who's married?
Beatty.
Yes, I was gonna say he's married to Annette Bening.
Yeah.
He actually, I think, like financed it. Like this was his baby. Like this was his dream movie. It was to do a Dick Tracy movie. I think it's become more well regarded in the last several years. Like opinion has kind of shifted on it that maybe it was kind of ahead of its time. It was just too heavily stylized, and also it kind of came out during a weird time of like adapting commercial properties from like the 20s and 30s and shit, that none of which succeeded at all. So there was The Shadow with Alec Baldwin, which as a 12-year-old I fucking loved. There was that shitty ass movie with Billy Zane, The Phantom. God, that movie was awful. And then there was Dick Tracy. And all of them fucking just bombed at the box office, and
can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was right. Was that when? Hang on, I'm gonna look it up and not say it in case I'm wrong. Oh, I should have been more specific. Keep talking. I'm gonna look things up. And okay, yes, I was right. I was like, it was trying to ride on the coattails of the first Batman, the Michael Keaton. So it was kind of trying to do that sort of
interesting.
I had to make sure that movie had actually come out first, and it did. So it was in '89. Dick Tracy was 90. Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago.
And I guess you could kind of make a case for, hey, these movies will be successful because 90 was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So this fucking pulpy shit from the 20s and 30s and whatnot, or that's set during the 1940s or 50s, 60s, when the fuck ever, it, was really popular. Some of it had been, at least. And people were just like, yeah, this is totally gonna work. We'll make this fucking movie of Dick Tracy where the actors use prosthetics to actually look like the fucking mutant freak people in the Dick Tracy comics, where they all have names like No Face McGee, and they call him that because he has no face. Like,
you think?
Yeah.
Josh Donovan in the chat says they're apparently doing another Dick Tracy movie. That's
good.
Oh, really?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I bet it's... I don't know. I imagine they would do it a lot grittier. Because the one... I mean, I know that I saw that movie probably when it came out, so it had to be okay for kids. Because it came out in, I mean, like, rating wise.
Right. Oh, wait, you were raised by Mormons. That's right. Because I was like, my mom let me see The Crow when I was 13. That was not child-friendly. That wasn't a child-friendly movie at all. But you were actually raised by people who controlled your media intake. So.
I don't think it has to be Mormons that pay attention to these things and actually abide by the suggested ages for films.
Yeah. I still can't believe I saw The Crow when I was 13. That was great.
I mean, 13 is...
It was very violent.
It just depends on the kid.
Yeah, it does. But still,
like my kid at 13, no way. Like, but he wouldn't have, I don't think he would have wanted to or been okay with it. Mm-hmm. But we went and saw Deadpool together. So,
but he's not 13. Fine.
No, he is not. But yeah, I think it's all, I mean, obviously there are some morality things with it, and just I don't want my kid to see something that's violent.
A snuff film?
I mean, I don't want to see a snuff film ever, regardless of what age I am. I never want to see
especially don't want to see that fucking god-awful Nicolas Cage movie about snuff films, 8mm. What? I saw that, and it's the worst. Oh, yeah. Like, imagine the caliber of acting that he displayed in the Wicker Man reboot, only it's about snuff films instead of not being the bees. Not the bees.
I don't want to think about this ever again. I'm sad you even put it in my brain.
It is laid eggs now, so probably hatching.
Hey, Rissy.
Yeah?
Do you have, like, a Dork Pride chat for us?
I've had some ideas. There was also a thing that I did want to discuss on the podcast tonight. So before we get into the Dork Pride Chat, so the best thing in the world happened on Twitter today. Someone trained a bot by making it watch 1,000 Olive Garden commercials. And then they had the bot write a script for an Olive Garden commercial.
Wow.
And it is the greatest fucking thing that has ever happened in the history of ever. Oh no, what? Oh God, has it been deleted? No. Oh God, what? Oh shit. I was gonna bring it up online. No. Ah! I am destroyed. Fuck. It's, so, God fucking damn it.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Why?
The original deleted in that entire pages. I don't know.
That's a weird thing to disappear.
Let me check a different way, but yeah, it is, especially when it was so fucking funny. I almost died. I definitely retweeted it, and it is no longer appearing in my retweets. No. It's gone.
Okay, well, I guess we can't talk about the thing you wanted to talk about.
Oh, it was so sad because, oh, fuck. It was the most amazing, like, nightmare-inducing fucking thing. It was like, we see 4 friends around a table. They are laughing. The waitress approaches them. It says, infinite sticks. She shows them the infinite sticks. It is infinite. It is all.
Oh, no.
Friend 2, I will eat Italian citizens. Friend 4, what is wrong? Why are you so quiet, friend 4? Friend 4 turns to the camera and smiles. She has a mouth of secret soup.
Oh, no.
Remember, there was like lasagna wings with extra Italy.
Yes, lasagna wings with extra Italy. I just love, I will eat Italian citizens.
And then Olive Garden, when you're here, you're here.
And one of the friends says, leave me here. I'm already home. Infinite sticks. It is infinite. It is all. Fuck. That is the worst. All right. Here's our Dork Pride Chat. What awesome media thing did you think that you were going to get that was then cruelly stolen away from you? It could be like a video, like something that was supposed to happen that ended up dying in development hell. I guess my answer would be either this amazing Olive Garden commercial or the Benicio, or not Benicio del Toro. Why did that come into my head? The version of The Hobbit that was going to be 2 movies, not starring Benicio del Toro. That was supposed to be Guillermo that was going to do that.
They're the same person. Have you ever seen them in the same room?
Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that the fact that those things were taken from us is like a knife in my heart.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So how about you guys?
Hashtag never forget. The rest of the Game of Thrones books.
Yeah.
Also, the rest of the Name of the Wind books.
Oh yeah, that is never going to be finished. I fucking guarantee it.
And yes, I know those aren't the names of the series. Those are names of specific books. Get the fuck out of here. I know what they're called. I know which Chronicles it is, and it's not Narnia.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, I can't... We come back to the same problem I had the other day of things that like made me angry because they weren't what I wanted them to be. And then I'm really good at forgetting things that, like, if I was looking forward to a thing and it never arrived, I probably don't even remember that I was looking forward to it. I have no memory of it because it never arrived.
This place.
That's usually the case, but
you got one?
And I think I've probably mentioned this before, but I'm still a little sad about it. That when they rebooted Dark Shadows in the late 80s, and it was only one season, and I really liked it, and it never came back, and it made me very sad.
Oh.
Because it ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh shit, that's the worst.
Yep. I'm sure that it was garbage. Like, I'm sure if I went back and watched the show now, it would be complete garbage. But, you know, when I was single digits, I thought it was pretty good.
We got some good shit in the chat.
Good shit in the chit.
The Honor Harrington movie. The Honor Harrington, that's a character from a series of novels, correct? I think she's like a cool ass-kicking space bitch. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I have one that I just remembered.
Go on.
A Halo movie by Neil Blomkamp, I think.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that.
There were talks about it, but it never went through, and I think he just really wanted to do it. And then like he did some other film that was like, well, if you won't let me do a Halo movie, I'll just do this other thing. Almost like Guillermo and the Water movie was like his fuck you for not letting him do the origin story of the Hellboy character.
Shape of Water. Yeah.
Yeah, the Water movie. You know the one.
I knew what you meant. About Water World or the Living in the Water, or I'm like, I didn't know that he directed Water World. That changes a lot of things.
He super did not. Surprise.
Yeah. How about Terry Gilliam's Don Quixote movie that will never be made?
That is tilting at a windmill indeed.
What's the guy who was supposed to do a version of Dune and it never happened?
That I think is several people.
No. It's the guy whose name I can't pronounce, who no one can pronounce it. Oh gosh.
Michael Bay.
No,
that's how you're
definitely not it.
Oh, okay.
Michael Bay's Dune. Oh god, that would be awful. I would still probably watch it though.
Yeah.
I heard a funny story about Dune. About the Dune movie from 1984, the only movie that ever exists. Apparently, Patrick Stewart, when he was filming it, as Gurney, his role as Gurney Halleck, he was talking to Sting, and had no idea who he was.
Oh hell yes!
It was like, oh hi, I'm Patrick Stewart. Hi, I'm Sting. Oh Sting. So what do you do? I'm a musician. Oh great. What band are you in a band? You're in a band. What band? I'm in the Police. Oh, you're in a police band. That's great. What instrument do you play?
Oh no, that's so cute.
I know, right? Is that not the cutest fucking thing?
Oh, it's so cute.
Not so cute people not knowing who other people are was Neil Patrick Harris's
oh my god
shittiness to Rachel Bloom.
Yeah.
What?
She put him in his place though.
Yeah, she did. I was very pleased with the way she reacted.
Was this at the Tonys?
He made a snarky comment about like, who is this person backstage? Like as he was like live tweeting it. And she responds with like, dude, we've met multiple times. Like my husband wrote for How I Met Your Mother, specifically like this really important episode, and just like
like a really important episode for Neil Patrick Harris's character.
Right.
Oh wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
But he also dissed her he said that his child, who's like 6 or 7 now, like his child had noted that she said, oh my god, and like a lot. Like he wasn't just like, who is this person? He was like, who is she? Even my 6-year-old knows she's saying like and oh my god too much.
Oh damn, Neil, why are you being a bitch?
Yeah, but her response was great when like now you have to understand, like he's not a writer, so he doesn't, and he's just surrounded by like all these followers, so he's gonna say things that aren't actually funny and nobody will tell him that they're not funny because it was like
burn.
it was Yeah, I mean, it was polite, but also like not just oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. Just like she's like what she does, he
should know who fucking
she is.
Rachel Bloom is.
Yeah, exactly.
No question. Yeah. And before you drag someone on Twitter, if they're hosting any portion of the show, which she was hosting the backstage, like cuts Rachel Bloom backstage and then she throws the commercial. Like, maybe look it up before you trash someone that you might regret.
An easily Googleable thing.
Yeah. So
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I heard about it because I saw his like apology that he just posted today.
Oh, I didn't
like what happened, and then had to go look. Like, oh, that wasn't very nice.
No.
But
oh, the Tonys, you guys.
My goodness.
I didn't watch them this year because Hamilton wasn't involved, so I didn't care. Less interested.
Yeah.
I agree, by the way, JD, with the in the Mountains of Madness, another Guillermo del Toro thing that no, that was Joshua Donovan. I'm sorry. Yeah, at the Mountains of Madness, really. I would love for there to be like a really good Lovecraftian movie to happen. That makes me sad that it didn't.
Oh, Josh Thomas said, I got mad at ABC for not giving Gallivant a third season. I didn't. That's one of those that like I watched what there was and really liked it, but then forgot about it because it wasn't in front of my face anymore.
Was that a TV show about that, like based on the ants from that 1980s cartoon, the Gallivants?
No.
Where they had like you had to concentrate real hard and you grew another ass.
Nope. Yes,
and
super not.
Oh, what's it about?
Oh, that no, still not that.
Yeah.
What was Gallivant about?
Night, and it was musical. It was very, very.
It was about the nighttime.
Yes. No, a night.
A night. Oh, okay.
Like in the Renaissance.
Huzzah!
Yeah, it was really good. Like,
yeah, it was really good.
Old timey.
So it was the cop rock of the 21st century.
Cop rock?
No.
Oh, cop rock was an amazing thing that was way too ahead of its time. It was a 1990s, and I think it only lasted like 2 episodes on TV. It was a police procedural musical.
Oh yeah, that sounds really delightful.
It was fucking awesome. Don't insult the name of cop rock to me.
I didn't. I said it sounds amazing.
You said it with that voice that means you're not honest about your words.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
fuck you.
And on that note, and I think that's gonna do it for this episode of the Dork Pridecast. As always, we want to give a big thank you to Sarah Donner for allowing us to use music off of her latest album, Black Hole Heart. You can find the Damsels of Dorkington on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and of course YouTube. You're probably watching this there right now. Another thing to note is you can get notifications on YouTube for when we go live. If you go to our profile, there's like a little bell thingy. That's what it looks like? Like a little bell? It is a bell.
And yeah, and if you click on that, it will tell you like, hey, these dumb bitches went live. So then you don't even have to remember, is it an on week? Is it an off week? I don't know. Because YouTube,
I mean, it'll probably be an off week, but we might still be here.
I mean, you're not wrong. They're all off weeks here. Yeah. You're the Damsels of Dorkington.
That's what I meant. That was what I was implying, yes.
We'll leave the light off for you.
Try to leave the light off when you're home.
All right, Rissy, you take over.
And if you do want to contribute in the form of dollars,
it doesn't make sense.
You're right. But at least I can
funny
read.
how bad Rissy is at improv when she has a script in front of her.
Yes.
She's like, no, there's a script. I'm going to read exactly whatever it says, regardless of whether you changed the line before or not.
Well, if there's a script, I assume that I can just tune out and not pay attention to what's happening. And so if things happen that are different, I'm just like, what? If you perchance, I'm just saying this randomly, but like, if you wanted to contribute to us in the form of dollars. You could check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, where you can get access to rewards that are only available there, such as a fuck ton of bonus content and being on the list of super awesome patrons that we thank at the end of the episode. Like these people. It's an odd week. Also an off week.
Do you know how you're doing this?
I don't know how we're doing this.
Okay, here's my suggestion. My suggestion is you tell what you would give the person to hold in a stupid picture with us.
Ooh.
It doesn't necessarily have to be something that Amanda has made. You can also make up your own. But if you were going to take a picture with this person right now, what would you put in their hands to hold up and take a picture with?
I would like to take a photo with April Barker, and we would be sharing the attention whore and regular old whore signs. I would let her pick which is which.
That's cute.
Right?
I really like that.
Now you.
I would take a picture with Marion Polinkin, and I would make him have the monocle and the mustache because he's so fucking fancy. Like, he doesn't even live in this country, therefore he's fancy. That's just how it works, you guys.
Okay.
Rissy by default is now fancier than Amanda and I.
Yes,
you're right.
I might have been born just plain white trash. Fancy was my name. Your turn, Amanda.
I've lost my place.
It's John Mehring.
Oh, you guys may not know him by name, but he helped run our lines last year. He was with the Travis and Wendy Mays clan.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yes. Well, I think John Mehring and I would pose in front of a giant cutout of a piano that I would make.
Hell
that
yes.
He would be sexily posed atop, and I would be pretending to play.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's really good. So, John Latch and I, for our fun,
Wait, can I do this one?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I would take a picture with John Latch, but I would make him hold up the same number of these items for the amount of times that we called him the wrong name, and they would all be different. They would be sticks with locks on them. We called him John Locke forever.
For years.
Yep, literally years. So no latches for you, only locks.
Well, since you'd be doing that, I would be taking a picture with Justin Mansfield, and I would be holding up a sign that says the awesome motto in Latin that he wrote for me, which says "There's always time for chicken fucking," and he would be holding a prop chicken that he would be pantomiming fucking.
And I would hold up a spider over his shoulder.
That's evil.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a real spider, just a picture of one.
Oh,
and it'd be Lucas the spider, so he'd be cute.
Oh, that would be cute.
That guy is a fucking propaganda shill for spiders.
That's
for
true.
Cuteness.
Yeah, for cuteness.
For brown recluses.
It's not a brown recluse.
Yeah, but in Kansas, every spider is Schrodinger's brown recluse.
I've never seen a brown recluse ever in my life.
You live in Missouri.
Yeah, they definitely know what the state line is.
Yeah,
I've seen shit tons of brown recluses. In the place I used to work in, we had the glue traps, and they'd crack them open, and it would be nothing but brown recluses in that shit.
Are you 100% sure? Because a lot of other spiders are misidentified as brown recluses a lot.
Hence the Schrodinger's brown recluse. But no, our pest guy was like, no, these are brown recluses.
I don't even trust pest guys. I only trust scientists. Like, there's a lot of spiders in Kansas specifically that look very much like brown recluses and are super.
That's true. I went to high school with a guy who had to get skin grafts as a result of being bitten by one.
Sure.
And somebody that I worked with in the place with the glue traps, like, she got bitten by one on the stomach, and she showed us all her necrifying hole. So yes, actually, I've directly encountered not only the brown recluse spiders, but the results of what happens when they bite people. So Just saying. Where were we? I think it's Amanda's turn for Joshua Donovan.
Yes. So Joshua Donovan and I would take pictures in, we'd be wearing wizard hats and we'd be turning Rissy into a brown recluse spider with our wands.
I like it.
Yeah.
Blythe, you have to take JD DeMott so that I can take the next category.
That's fine. I would take a Deuce's jetpack because we need a classic Deuce's jetpack picture with JD, and we'd be like, fuck this, we're out of here. We're too cool for this convention, whatever it is.
But you'd be wearing actual jetpacks.
Yeah, and then we would jetpack out of the convention center and we'd bust a hole through the fucking ceiling.
We'll definitely get invited back.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style.
So I would be taking a picture with Travis and Wendy Mays and Aaron Felson, and we would all have skin-tight costumes on, and, so the three of them actually would be the center, and they would all be wearing the skin-tight costumes, having signs that say, dance fighting, sexily jumping, superhero landing, and I would just be holding up little cartoon hearts around them to show how sexy they all were.
Amanda, you might need to make dance fighting, sexily jumping, and superhero landing.
You know, anything that lets me use my laminator some more, I'm into. I really like laminating things. And then cutting them out and then laminating them again. With that nice crisp edge.
We're going to have to cut you off at some point.
No. I have a whole pack of laminating pouches and I'm going to use them. And then I'm going to buy more.
And she's not afraid to use them.
She can quit any time, I'm sure.
Yep.
Indeed.
Blythe, we need to stage an intervention.
Not yet. Let her make more things.
I was going to say,
you
want me to not do props and things?
Okay.
Exactly.
Just saying you might have a problem.
It's a problem that helps everybody, so it's fine.
Well, sure.
Everybody wins. I can quit anytime. So I would take a picture at our booth with Greg Milliken, and we actually would not use props. We would just be standing there, like, looking off because we're way too cool. And, like, people would take pictures of us just because of how beautiful we are.
I love it.
That's a good plan.
I would take a picture of you guys.
Right, exactly. We'd just be like, oh, look at the time, or look over there, and people would be like, oh my God, are you guys like Sears catalog models? And we're like, yeah, we get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, last but not least, I would take a picture with Carlos Macera, and we would both hold up pictures of bowls of chili and chili peppers and Red Hot Chili Peppers, the band, and because he's from Chile.
Josh suggests, Blythe, you could use a prop that says playing Deadpool's advocate.
I did think about that for another purpose, and I couldn't work it in. That one we might be able to use.
I'm writing that down.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, this is pretty
write
good.
it down or it's gone forever.
I mean, while we're at it, we should also thank Stephen Kendall, Janie and Ryan Wiedenbenner, Alex Hollis, Jay Teller, Eric Ruggles, Zachary Drake, Joe Louie, Tommy Bort, Matt and Mattingly's Ice Cream Social, Brandon, Katie, and Thomas David, and John Dykes.
So thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been episode 91 of the Dork Pridecast. We will see you all in 2 weeks.
Deuces!
Jetpack, motherfuckers!